At some point in any story, the hero must descend into the underworld and face challenges and transformation before emerging back to the world. Joseph Campbell outlines the hero's journey in relation to myths and stories, and this cycle is used all over both movies and plays. For racing races, we also descend into hell every year, and it's as difficult to emerge out of it as in a mythical story. Welcome to the Nürburgring 24 in iRacing. Hi everybody! This race was epic, and it took a long time to edit. So if you find yourself enjoying it, please hit the like and subscribe button. And now, back to the video. After a bittersweet fourth place finish last year, we returned to the green hell determined to get the podium and slip it away from us. This race had an extra challenge. Because of my recent trip, I would only have 2 days to practice, which is difficult enough for any enduro, let alone one way that the track is 16 miles long, the night is pitch black, and the weather is unpredictable. We selected Marcos as our main driver, but he would be at work for the first 7 hours of the race. Zaid and I just had to survive without damage. In his third season as an enduro driver, Zaid went from doing half stints to full stints and finally getting a podium at the Watkins Glen 6 hours in 2024. His progression has been phenomenal, but this monster of a track doesn't care about the backstories of our heroes. It isn't about telling how good you are. It is, like in any good story, about showing it. And showing Zaid did, putting 3 clean stints and swapping back and forth, collecting position on other people's mistakes. Despite this scary moment during one man stint where we both held our breath, we kept it clean. Mission accomplished. In hour 7, Marcos gets a car in third place, handing the car in one piece to our fastest driver feels like a giant step towards a good result. As Marcos and I alternate stints over the evening hours, we make our way to third, the shortest of victims to the Nürburgring. A track difficult enough during the day. At night, every blind corner, every crest, each bump can end a team's day. One lap after I take over the car, more mistakes from the leaders puts us first. I want the checker flag now, but it's only halfway. Maybe it was my party body, but I didn't feel as nervous as when I was leading Cerebral. The laps felt natural, and I handed the car back without any scares in the dark. After my stint, I decided to snooze for a bit. Marcos has loads of experience, and I need a rest for the second half of the race. But when I return to the rig, something's not right. We have stopped for repairs. Worse yet, we are being overtaken for the lead. It turns out Marcus got offline as the GT3 went by, and our BMW got unsettled. He was able to drive it back, but carrying a Maybach flag. When Marcus finally leaves the pits, he's 30 seconds behind first place. Determined to get it back, he reduces the gap and regains the lead in 3 laps. He's getting even me with his pace in the dark. Suddenly, I'm not sure if our crash was real or just a bad dream. I took over the car again so Marcus could go rest, but I told him we could have rain in 4 hours, and we did. The green hell didn't freeze over, but it got just as slippery as if it had. As usual, Marcus did a flawless job in the rain, extending our gap to 5 laps with 6 hours to go. While the lead is comfortable, I still had to break the wet for my next stint, something I haven't done in Enduro since Cerebral in 2024 when this happened. Trying to learn as much as I could during Marcus' lap, I jumped back in the car, knowing all I had to do was cruise. Tell that to my nerves. Gathering all my courage and trying to open my tired eyes, I set off. I immediately stunned, and I wasn't even at the North's life yet. Treading water, pun intended, I completed my first lap, but not without a scare first. The race is almost over, but this stint can determine everything. The car gained a grip as the tires warmed up. It never became easy, and I was still lapping 20 seconds off second place. But I started gaining confidence and relishing in the fact that I was helping the team in a more significant way than my best few Enduros. I brought the car back, knowing that we were very close to our first 24-hour win. A dream we shared at Racing Without Limits for a few years now, but which kept evading us. Late race did not go by without a scare. But with the track now dry, it was just about fixing the car and bringing it home. I watched Marcus capture the checker flag, making this a fourth special event win for Racing Without Limits in a period of 12 months, and our biggest accomplishment yet. 6, 12, 24.
Oh, what a job, guys.
Excellent job, guys.
Guys, for my first win with RWL.
Yeah! Zaid gets his first Enduro win, something that he loses so many sim races after years of working on his craft, asking questions, and attending coaching sessions. As one of RWL's co-founders, he embodies every value we stand for, and for his fighting spirit and friendship, I'm thankful. We have had a fortunate period at RWL, but we know the work continues. When you are in the hero's journey, the only choice is to keep driving forward and finding solutions for each obstacle, knowing that the wins are possible, but never granted. If racing is like life, there is no better metaphor than the ups and downs, light and dark, calm and storms, and the hardest track of all for 24 hours straight. And just as in life, it's much better when you do it with friends.